Hello and welcome to the Familiarization and Explanation of Education with Superb Articulation. My name is Regina Cornichon and today our word is imputation. Imputation is when Jesus' righteousness is treated as if it was ours through Jesus' death on the cross. Now, over to Dr. Michael Flagurginer with a verse for imputation. Thanks, Mikey.
Hi, and welcome back to our series on the Familiarization and Explanation of Education with Superb Articulation. My name's Dr. Michael Flagurginer, and today we're looking at the word imputation. Now that's a strange word, and I don't really think I've ever heard it before, but I'll explain to you what it means. So imputation means that we're made right with God through Jesus dying on the cross. And I know it does sound a little bit like justification, but it's not. So let me explain that to you now. So imputation is the act of Jesus' righteousness being put on us, whereas justification is the declaring of us to be right. So it's just a little bit different. It's all about the actions with imputation. So I've got a memory verse here. Let's read it out. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. And that's 2 Corinthians 5, verses 21. So let me talk you through this verse a little bit. God made him. So God put our sins on Jesus. That's the him. Jesus is the him that we're talking about. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us. Obviously, we all know that Jesus was perfect. So God put our sins onto Jesus because he was completely perfect, so that he could die on the cross to save us from our sins. So that in him we might become the righteousness of God. So that in Jesus, through Jesus dying on the cross, it means that we can be friends with God. When God looks on us, he sees Jesus' righteousness. I mean, what a great gift that is. Okay, let's read the memory verse one more time. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. And that's 2 Corinthians 5, verse 21. So I'll hand you back over, but you keep remembering all these memory verses. You're doing a great job. Bye!
Thanks, Michael. Before we move on to our sketch, I have an announcement. A t-shirt has been reported missing. It's blue and it says, "Never argue with a 90-degree angle. They're always right." Now, moving on to our sketch, we have a few guests that you might recognise.
Hello! Welcome to the Kay and Kate Show.
Today, our word is
imputation.
That's correct. Imputation is when Jesus' righteousness is treated as if it was ours by God through Jesus' death on the cross. Just to check, Kate, what does righteousness mean?
It means being right with God.
Correct. So, we each have pairs of socks here, and we're going to see how many pairs of socks we can put on in 30 seconds. Okay?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think I'm going to win.
I'm going to thrash her. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, stop! Oh, didn't go very well for me, that.
I think that was really good for me,
Okay, how many did you get, Kate?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5?
5?
Wow, okay.
I did
Let me
so
count.
well in that.
1, 2, 2.
2. Oh, that's rubbish.
Whatever, Kate wins.
Do I win?
Loser.
Get in. What's my prize?
I'll do the washing up this week.
Oh, that's a good prize.
It's a
I
really
like
good
that.
prize.
So,
Nando's?
Let's go. Let's go.
Imputation is the act of Jesus' righteousness being put on us, much like when Kate and I were putting socks on. That's what imputation means.
What do you feel about Nando's? Should we go to Nando's later?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Aren't you veggie though, Janice?
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. I'll just sit and watch you eat.
You sure?
Yeah.
Go somewhere else. Oh, thank you for that sketch. And now we move on to the final part of the show, which is the song. We have a very good tune for you today. Get ready.
Oh no, it actually was really loud, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Woo! God made him who had no sin
5:21. 2 Corinthians 5:21. 2 Corinthians 5:21. 2 Corinthians 5:21. God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God, the righteousness of God, the righteousness of God, the righteousness of God, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God, the righteousness of God, the righteousness of God. Jesus' righteousness is mine. Jesus' righteousness is mine. 2 Corinthians 5:21. 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 Jesus' righteousness is mine. 2 Corinthians 5:21. No, I'm not doing that. That's rubbish.
Thank you. Well, that's all for this week, but come back next week on the familiarization and explanation of education with superb articulation. My name is Regina Conishon. Goodbye.
Oh gosh, poor kid.
It's not that bad. You've got to be really good at pretending to be her, and then it's not that bad.
Okay.
I can't help that me and Kay have the same colour hair.